Hello, and welcome to the last Cabin in the Wood episode of the freaking year. I'm checking my audio, make sure it works. Like, new room, okay? New room. If I'm echoey, I'm sorry. I didn't really have time to set things up. I literally just downloaded OBS right now. This window is taped for winter because it's cold and it's an old house. I don't even have blinds up yet, okay? Like, this is like basic bitch setup. I've got two old coffees here. I'm not cleaning it up. Like, I'm not cleaning it. I'm tired. It's the holidays, okay? You're gonna have to deal with my junk everywhere. I still got Windex and paper towel, okay? I got snacks if you want some. It's a dill pickle pistache. My freaking camera is in my face. It's like there's this much space between my face and the camera, like that much. There's like, I'm like breathing on you basically. Like, this is all wonky, okay? So I just want to make sure that actually recorded a video before the end of the year because I miss you guys like crazy. Like, actually, legit, I do. I really do. So I wanted to start with a little like cleansing ceremony thing. Um, Something that people used to do back in the day, I'm sure you guys have heard of, and it's something that a lot of people do still. It doesn't matter what religion you are, what you believe in, whatever. You can praise Satan or whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? So let's get a candle going. And it feels really bright in here, but it's actually really dark. I don't know why my camera's so bright. I don't know if it's because my... This is, like, bright. Is this a bit better? My light is pretty much not even on anymore. Okay, well, anyways. I've got a little candle. I'm gonna light it up. Unscented. I only like fruity smells. There you go. Alright, I already wrote on it. It says, fuck 2024 and all the bad from my YouTube fam. Boom. We're gonna burn this. I've got an ashtray. Okay, so think of whatever's bothered you through the year 2024, or don't think about it. Just like feel like everything that was shit in 2024. Put it all in one pile and put it in this piece of paper with me. I'm gonna put my stuff in there. Hold on. And listen, I don't have all night, okay? Don't freaking think about all the bad stuff that happened. I'm just kidding. Alright. Ready? Put all the bad negative energy into this piece of paper with me. All the sad stuff. Okay, we're gonna burn it. Getting burnt. Woo! Burn it all away, baby. Let's go. I've got water next to me. This is safe. Ooh, that's hot. Of course it's hot. Boom, she's all burnt. It's ashes. Hold on, let me make sure she's extra burnt. It's because the ashtray is metal. I wasn't thinking. Let me sure I extra burn this for you guys, okay? Fuck that. Yeah, there's a little piece left. Hold on. I'll show you in a sec. Okay, she's burnt good. She's burnt to a crisp. Boom, nothing left. There you go. All that crap is gone. Now on to new and better things. Know what I'm saying? If that's not how you blow your candles, then you're doing it wrong. Good. I already have a video queued up. I might have burnt my hand. I hope your holidays were okay. Mine were really, really busy, and I literally just woke up. Like, my hair is all whatever. Night shift's been kind of wild. Boom. Okay, so I've got some pictures to show you guys of the all the food we made and stuff like that. And I tried to make it special, so I made it kind of like 80s, 90s style kind of Christmas for the kids and everything. Um, that's me on the couch with Wyatt that we were babysitting. He's definitely not spoiled. Okay, so this is the setup in the dining room that we had. Yeah, I tried to make it all old school and like cheesy decorations. It's really nice. People really liked it. That's all the food. So stuffing, mashed potatoes, corn, coleslaw, obviously peas, homemade buns. The stuffing is homemade too. Homemade gravy, some ham. The ham is a special well, it's not a special family recipe. It's something that we do. We cut the ham in pieces and then we cook it in. It's a mix of brown sugar and mustard, and you boil it on top of the stove, and then you mix it in. You cook it for an hour and makes it really really good. And then just straight out turkey. It was actually pretty juicy. Like we were making sure to baste it and everything, and there's good spices in there. Our theme was red, green, and gold. That's our tree and all the decorations. So basically all the decorations you see here are our whole living room and kitchen area and stuff were all those kind of old school decorations. We even had like little galons there made with construction paper. Yeah, it was a lot of work, and it's gonna be a lot of work to take all of that down too. This is what we had in the morning for people because we did supper on Christmas Eve, whatever how people say that, and then we had opening presents Christmas morning. So we had a bunch of snacks for people. We also had some like sausage, cheese, and crackers too, and living room that's full of stuff. God, you can see I even put Galand up there on top of the light. This was the huge breakfast that we made. So on Christmas Day, instead of having supper and everything, and we did presents, and then we made a huge breakfast, and then people just go home. That's it, and we're done. So we're not all sleeping on the couch and waiting forever, That bacon was so good. Yeah, that's it. Those are my pictures. Of course, I closed the video. Yeah, all that being said, I'm excited and I'm gonna be jonesing for you guys to reply in the comments and be like, well, I did this and I did that, and well, like I've actually really like missed chit chatting with you guys, but I've been working, I'm not used to my camera. Working, sleeping, eating. That's it. And also, is it creepy that my door's open back here? Back here? Is that creepy? This is the upstairs. My gaming room used to be over on this side, on that wall. It's empty now. I still have so much stuff to clean and do. But I don't know why this looks so red and green. Yeah, it changed to red and green. It's supposed to be like a little bit more pink. Excuse me, and teal. Oh my god, look at this old light that I got back in the day. Remember this? Hell yeah. I'm like a child. I'm like, look at this, look at that, look what I got. You know what I got for Christmas? Don't be too jealous, Clea. Especially Clea. I got a mother flippin' rock tumbler. Hello? Who wants to come out and pick some rocks with me? And we can tumble it. And then we can make accessories with it. Home freaking made, bud. Oh, God, I was so excited. Should I go close that door? Or is it okay? Makes it a little ambiance. You know the yellow light? That's from a neon banana sign in the hallway. Okay, it's already been like 10 minutes. Let's just play the video. I'm really excited. If you can't tell. Okay. Let's do this.
Factory worker Kama Kaylee recently moved from his home country of Greenland to live and work in Denmark. But little did he know that the apartment he moved into had a horribly dark past. 7 years ago, a 49-year-old man was brutally attacked and lost his life right outside the apartment's front door. After Kama moves in, he begins to notice his things moving and falling to the floor for no reason. He hears the creepy sound of someone knocking on his door, and doors inside the apartment slam shut for no reason. One afternoon, Kama hears strange sounds coming from somewhere inside his apartment. He pulls out his phone and starts to record as he tries to find the source of the odd noises. But then, this happens.
Just a random fart in there. I'd probably fart too if my door slammed like that, let's be honest. I think I can smell it. That's a nice floor, but that's from the window.
Kama gets a good jump scare as a door slams shut right in front of him. And, it seems to literally scare a fart right out of him.
It's an old creaky building. That's from the window. That scared. I've been there. That scared me before, and I'm sure you guys have
But now,
too, right?
this is where the fun ends and things start to get really dark.
Okay,
Because
here we go.
another day, not long after sunset, the eerie activity in the apartment starts up once again. Now, Kama is a bit scared, but once again, he takes out his phone to try to record proof of the creepy activity in his apartment. What happens next is truly creepy.
There's a face there. I'm gonna fart myself. Okay, now
A
go
cupboard
show the
door
room.
opens by itself and Kama's helmet slides across the floor. Later that night, Kama decides to live stream from his apartment. He says that he's having trouble sleeping.
So his helmet got pulled on the side, but he didn't go show that there's no one there. Come on, man. Those cupboards, those old cupboards are so old. Like, that kind of stuff happens all the time in those places. Especially if you live, like, I know it looked like he was up top. I don't know if there was anyone on top of him, but if someone's a heavy walker up top, they'll like their cupboard doors will open from the. But that's just my experience, and also like you can tell it's an older building too, because there's like 100 paints of freaking coats of paint on there. 100 paints of coat. There's 100 coats of paint on the walls. It's the freaking landlord special in that place. Why didn't you show around? I was really into it until I was like, meh, he didn't show the. Okay, I'll keep playing it.
Because he keeps hearing things moving and falling to the floor over in the next room. What happens next, live on camera, is downright chilling.
Okay, cool. What happens? Jesus, he's high up. He's not out of breath after that. Maybe someone's actually living in his walls.
Caught live on stream, Kama hears the sounds of his belongings falling to the floor in the other room. But when he goes to investigate, the drawers of a small cupboard slide open on their own. Kama has had enough and runs down the stairs and out of the building. But when he looks up at his apartment window, he is shocked to see someone or something standing inside his apartment, seemingly looking right down at him. So with everything that has happened, could Kama's apartment actually be haunted by the restless ghost of the man whose life was taken there? Let me know what you think.
I'm trying to see anything. I can't see anything here. Like, what happens? I literally can't see anything. I don't know what the hell's going on. It feels staged to me.
Side note, but Greenlandic is only spoken by around 57,000 people in the entire world. 7,000 people of the man whose life was taken there. Let me know what you think. Just a quick side note, but Greenlandic is only spoken by around 57,000 people in the entire world. So a huge thank you to Nuke's Top 5 viewer Wilhelm for translating Nuke's Top 5 viewer videos. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Natalie Hintz is taking a few iPhone Live photos of her sister-in-law and niece at a scenic lookout in Utah, when suddenly she notices something very odd.
Okay, before I forget, I have to tell you guys, the hotel that I work at, nothing crazy has happened. You know me, right? I want to believe, but I'm very, very skeptical. But I've been seeing things pop up around the corner of my eyes, and the other night, I work night shifts, so it could just be my brain being tired. I thought I saw a shadow standing in the door of the front desk to go. There's a door that goes in the front desk that's locked, and it looked like there was a shadow. And so that night, we only had 3 guests, okay? Because it was like the holidays. All the doors are locked. I always check as soon as I come in. I checked I check the bathrooms. I even check under the tables. I'm a freak, okay? Um, there was no one there. I checked the cameras. There was no one there. I was like, okay, either this place is actually haunted, like people keep telling me, or it's probably just me being tired and like imagining stuff when I turn fast. But it's been happening more lately, and I don't know. I kind of feel like I see something on camera. I'm like, oh shit, am I going crazy? But I'll try and start recording at work for you guys and stuff like that too, and go in that basement. But okay, anyways, back to video. Someone lost their bike.
When Natalie watches the live photos back, she notices a bicycle riding by at an alarming speed in the background, all on its own. There's no rider, and there's no one chasing the runaway bike.
Yeah, well, someone just
Natalie
lost their
says
bike.
she is creeped out by the strange photos.
You get creeped out that easy? There's literally a hill there. There's probably someone on top of the hill trying to run. They probably didn't. You probably just didn't notice them, like, or forgot that they were there. Like, this is just funny.
Viewer Stephen Figueroa says that he's been experiencing paranormal events since he was 3 years old. He says that he has even seen full-bodied shadow apparitions in his home. So back in 2013, when Stephen was 18 years old, he says that he was finally able to capture proof of what he's been experiencing. But it's a bit potato because all he had to record back then was his iPod Touch. Notice that the trash can first tips.
Okay, speaking of trash cans tipping, I don't know if you can hear it. The train's going by right now, and I'm closer to the train tracks in this room and to the gas station. So if you hear the train, I'm sorry. But that just made me think for the first time in my life. What if these kinds of things, you see how there's no audio in this? What if he lives close to a train track and there's vibrations and that's what made the can fall? And some people use that as an excuse for ghosts in their videos. Let's see if there's any audio. Because a lot of times you don't pick up the train. But we're far enough from the train tracks, and the living room stuff sometimes still vibrates, but only specific things vibrate. So you'd be like, well, if it's a train, then everything in the room be vibrating. No. A lot of times in our house, the only thing that's vibrating is like the lamp. Or the next day decides just that one picture is going to vibrate, you know? It's really random. Yeah.
Slightly forward, then moves back, then crashes over onto the floor. A few bags and suitcases fall over as well for no apparent reason. Cut to 2017, and Stephen has now upgraded his video with a new phone. When he hears a strange rattling noise coming from the hallway outside his bedroom, he once again decides to try to record some proof of his paranormal experiences. And this is when things start to get really weird.
Holy shit, why would you do that? I was really into it, and then he decides to flash evil eyes at us? Did that get anyone else? I almost died right there. I'm glad I wasn't drinking coffee. Holy fuck, look at the flashing eyes. Did you miss it? Look at this.
When he hears a strange rattling noise coming from the hallway outside his bedroom, he once again decides to try to record some proof of his paranormal experiences. And this is when things start to get
Luke, what
really
the fuck,
weird.
Dude. That's a person. Oh, it's a cut. Oh.
A picture frame on the wall violently moves and raises up, almost as if it's trying to fly right off the wall.
Okay,
Since
that's
this
weird.
video, Steven says that his grandmother cleansed and saged their home, and for the last 6 years, he's happy to report he's never had another paranormal experience.
Okay, so see, I tend to believe him now. I tend to believe him now because of that. But at the same time, it could be someone out there just trying to pull the picture. Because they don't show around the corners, right? Man, whatever his grandma used to keep that picture frame up, I need to know, because that's really good. Mine would have fallen off. Mine are just put up with push pins. I'm like, please don't fall. Okay, bye. Like a week later, it falls. I'm like, shh.
This next creepy video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer, Paulus.
I don't know. How do you guys feel about that guy? I feel like, it's a little too much. So I'm gonna say that's a nope from me, dog. So far, they're all nope from me, dogs.
Helander. In his email, Paulus says that his brother was home all alone one night at their farm in Finland. Out the window, he notices that the light in the barn has mysteriously turned on. Paulus says that this strange event has happened many times, but no one in his family can figure out why. Now the farm is in the middle of nowhere, and the man is all alone. But nevertheless, he gathers his courage and goes out to turn off the light. He films the barn as he searches for any explanation as to why the light turned on.
I'd be bringing all of my 50 dogs with me if I owned a barn. Sorry, a farm. If I had a farm, I'd have like 100 million dogs and 15,000 cats, and they'd follow me around like a pack. And I'd friend all the local wildlife, and they'd protect me too, in my imagination. Fuck that. You know how creepy barns are? At night? By yourself? In the woods? You don't know what's in there. Okay.
What happens next is downright creepy.
Okay. Oh god. Oh, that's a tiny little barn. Oh, it's the side entrance. That looks like an old house.
Did you see it?
No,
A pale, undefined face can be seen staring in through the window of the barn, seemingly watching the man before disappearing into the night. Thankfully, whatever it was seems to have scurried off, and the man returned home unharmed. But what do you think this is?
Ooh.
Is it something paranormal, or perhaps something even more terrifying? A real person stalking around the farm in the middle of nowhere.
Ooh, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps. You can't see them. I got goosebumps. Ooh, wipe them off. Take my goosebumps away, Lord Jesus. That's so fucking creepy. Oh, I hate that kind of stuff. Oh, it creeps me out. That's why I watch these videos. This is fun. This is fun, right? You guys having a good time? Ooh. Especially when I work alone at the hotel at night. And I'm gonna be thinking of these things. Okay.
In the dead of night.
That one got me.
Hanako-san. A group of friends at a high school in Japan hear crying coming from the restroom during their lunch break. Now in Japan, there is a famous legend of a girl named Hanako-san. This young girl's spirit is said to haunt restrooms in schools across Japan. The group moves in, all of them a bit hesitant to investigate the source of the creepy sound. Needless to say, it did not go well. The girls are just about to leave until they suddenly hear a loud bang and go back for a look. The horrifying, distorted face of a young girl can be seen inside one of the restroom stalls. The group runs in fear, and the video cuts. Now, unfortunately, there's no source to be found for this video. It appeared on the internet as mysteriously as the Japanese legend. So did the girls capture evidence of Hanako-san? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Yeah, it's just a couple kids having a good time.
The 6-year seal. A girl says that she lives in a spooky house that was built in the early 1800s. She says that as long as she can remember, strange unexplained things have happened around the home, including odd noises and creepy unexplained footsteps in the middle of the night. Tragically, the girl's mother passed away inside the house under mysterious circumstances. Soon after, the girl's granddad became convinced that there was something evil inside the home. For unknown reasons, her granddad sealed his bedroom shut, hid the key, and left the house, never to return. The old man's room remained locked off for the next 6 years. Then suddenly, one day the key to the room was found just lying in the open on the living room table, with no explanation as to how it got there. One night, the girl and her friends decide to explore the allegedly haunted house, using a spirit box in hopes of getting some kind of answer from the other side. And that's when things take a very unexpected turn.
If there's anybody with us, can you tell us your name?
We don't usually tell you our name. In a lot of reasons.
Oh, y'all heard that. Y'all heard that.
It scared me so bad.
The girl's sister is unaware of what's going on and simply steps out of the shower to go to her room. The group thinks it's a ghost and freaks the out. But things are about to take a much more sinister turn as the three friends finally decide to unlock and explore her granddad's 6-year sealed bedroom.
It was just a bedroom? Are you going in?
No, I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
I don't feel good. No, I don't. I'm
I
getting
just got so lightheaded.
that.
I just got
Corbin, don't be going through this stuff.
I just got so lightheaded. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I got lightheaded as soon as I walked in here.
Yeah.
You are not welcome here.
Oh, my head's itching. I
If
think
there's any
there's lights
spirits
in here.
leave. You are not welcome.
That's not how you're supposed to do that, but I mean, to each their own, and I'm not trying to judge, but definitely do your research when you have sage and stuff, and do your research with an actual, like, native person that actually knows and has all their ancestors that's told them generation to generation how to do it. I mean, not that I really believe in that stuff, but I really like it a lot, so I've watched a lot of videos and stuff, and when you sage, it's specific. You have to, follow a specific set of rules, but I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe you just do your own thing and then you're okay because it's just a mental cleanse. It's supposed to be like placebo. So, but definitely, yeah. I mean, and they're just kids, so it's fine.
Why is Santa Claus locked up?
That thing's creepy.
Why? Santa, why are you locked up? It could be an object in here.
Yeah.
Did your grandpa ever think about that? Like, it could be an object. You could just burn the whole room. What are you doing in the closet, dude?
Oh, my back's burning.
Is it really?
Bitch, my back's
Do you have
burning.
scratch marks on it? I don't know. Oh my god. No, you're kidding.
Stop.
No, get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Scratch marks up your back.
Stop.
No, you did.
Stop, you're giving me anxiety.
Oh my
Shit.
god.
You're kidding, right? You're
No.
The girls are shocked as their friend seems to get scratched by something inside the room.
It took us like 5 minutes to unlock that door. Like it wouldn't open. We went in and immediately I felt lightheaded. Didn't you say you didn't feel good?
Alexis.
Yeah, immediately I felt lightheaded and I was like, okay, weird. But I was just trying to like play it off, you know, like it's not real. He said that his back was burning, and as a joke, I was like, oh, imagine if you had scratch marks. And then he had them. And in the video, you obviously can see there was no one near him.
After this terrifying ordeal, the group believes something is very wrong inside that house. They say that they plan on just staying out of that bedroom. But what do you think is going on here? Could there be a dark entity linked to that bedroom? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I don't know.
Lost soul.
I don't know these people. I don't trust them. His reaction seemed kind of real. He's like, no way. But he wasn't really scared that much, which makes me feel like it was kind of fake. But it's interesting.
In Michoacan, Mexico, a photographer named Paco is waiting in his studio for his friend Eduardo to arrive to work on a project. Paco suddenly hears his friend Eduardo outside his open window, talking loudly to someone on the street. Paco checks his security camera to see what's going on, and just watch.
Yeah.
Güey, te juro por Dios, güey. Te lo juro por Dios que un señor me preguntó qué onda era la pinera.
No digas mamadas.
Te lo juro por Dios, güey. Un señor se me acercó y preguntó, oiga, disculpe, ¿dónde es la pinera? Y por eso le explico, le digo que tenía que cruzar y darle más para abajo, güey, te lo juro. Te lo juro, güey, no mames.
Eduardo swears that a man was asking him for directions, but the security footage shows no one there, just an odd white mist. So did Eduardo have a conversation with a ghost or a brief mental breakdown? Because he seems convinced. So let me know what you think.
That one's interesting. I feel, imagine if that happens to us a lot more than we think that it does. Like, and we never know about it. It's really not even, like, I don't know how it starts when you start seeing things like that. I forget what it's called when you're, well, what is it called again? Oh my god. When you see shadow people and stuff like that. They're like schizophrenic. That's the word. My aunt is schizophrenic. And it doesn't really start like that, I don't think, but I'm not an expert. Maybe he's starting for him, or I'm trying to think like how it could be explained. What I'm wondering is, why did he feel the need to, or maybe he was waiting for his friend to come by and he saw he was talking to someone, so he checked the camera and he's like, oh, I'm curious, who is he talking to? And there was no one there, and then showed him. Yeah, that's kind of freaky. That's gonna be a number 2 for me. Yeah. That seems freaky to me. This seems real. I like it.
Alice Attic. Amateur paranormal investigator Phil Koch has been posting strange captures from his supernatural explorations for 15 years on YouTube.
The hell was that? It's fine. No one gets. Wait, the camera. Gotta get the camera. Shh.
something just crashed right next to us.
In fact, I featured Phil's videos on this channel many years ago.
What the hell? Something just moved behind me.
Now, on this particular night, Phil and his teenage son are performing a paranormal investigation in the attic of an allegedly haunted house in West Allis, Wisconsin. And things get weird.
On the floor. So
56? 70? Between
Without them knowing, a voice seems to whisper, "Go outside."
7.
But what happens next shocks them to their core.
it's like 12:30. And I think that it was about an hour since we heard those footsteps coming through here, but I don't know what that was from. What's our average temperature?
It's about 37, 38.
That's why I'm cold. And I'm getting like a 0.2 all the way through the room.
Like it's going to 45. There's 50. Oh, I got a 50.
I got a reading here. Okay. I got a reading here. Okay.
Phil and his son have had enough. They just run right out of the attic. But when Phil uploads the video, many viewers claim that they can actually see something sitting in the chair that slides out. But what do you think?
I don't see anything sitting in the chair.
Okay.
The wandering patient. This neck. But when Phil uploads the video, many viewers claim that they can actually see something sitting in the chair that slides out. But what do you think?
Okay.
The wandering patient. This next
Oh my god, I was muted this whole time, wasn't I? Fuck. So, in case I was muted, I was just saying it does look like a person. But the person stays with the mirror when the chair moves. It doesn't move with the chair, so it's just a reflection of the mirror. It's really, they seem really creeped out, but he's been doing this for a long time, so, you know, maybe he's just gotten really good at faking it. Maybe this is genuine. I'd like to believe it is. But it was, I don't know. You know, if
viewers claim that they can actually see something sitting in the chair that slides out. But what do you think?
Okay.
The wandering.
there's nothing around, what would have pulled the chair back? You guys know what could pull the chair back like that? Like how they could have done this? The camera quality is really bad. Like the night vision camera is bad, so it could be anything, you know? That's why it's tough. Like, I want to believe them so bad, but...
Patient. This next video takes place in an allegedly haunted hospital.
Oh, here we
Now
go.
the story
Hospitals
goes
are
that the
messed
spirit of a
up.
little girl who passed away still wanders the hospital halls,
Oh, that's terrible.
unable to
Shit.
move on. Down in the hospital cafeteria, the staff working the late night shift experience something that makes their blood run cold.
Ay, no, nomás nos están asustando. Yo quiero llorar. Foto, ya está grabando. ¿Está grabando? Ya deja de jugar, niña. Ay, no, Dani, ya miedo. Pequeña. No mames, no mames, no. Pequeña, que estamos jugando, ven acá. Ya se fue para allá. Se abrieron las de allá. Se abrieron las dos.
Ya se salió, a lo mejor. Ay, no.
Ay, no, no
Nunca me asusto,
no, ya,
pero ahora
ya
mire.
tengo el harto miedo ya.
Nunca me asusto. Y ahora.
Ay, no, mames, no, ya.
¿Qué necesitas, pequeña? ¿Eh?
No.
¿Ocupas algo?
Ay, no.
Pequeña, ¿ya prendió la luz?
Ay.
Now, the hospital night staff all know the
Jeez.
creepy story of the little ghost that supposedly wanders the hospital. So they watch in terror as the cafeteria gates and automatic door open and close on their own, almost as if someone is walking there. But as the doors close, a small dark figure can be seen walking by the doors on the other side. But whatever it is, it somehow just doesn't trigger the automatic doors. So could the stories be true? And is the hospital indeed haunted by the spirit of a little girl? I leave that up to you to decide.
What's blocked there? What is that? What is this? Why is that blocked? Must be some kind of logo or something. That's pretty creepy. Hospitals are really creepy. A lot of people pass away in hospitals in really brutal ways. My dad's told me lots of stories, and if somewheres would be like haunted, it would definitely be a hospital, in my opinion. But as scary as that is happening to you at nighttime, you know, with all the stories you keep hearing around you, and you're tired, and it's automated machines. I feel like they're so glitchy all the time. But the fact that they're regular staff, okay, and this freaked them out, this means this doesn't usually happen and it's not normal. So to me, that's a solid yes, and that's my number 2 of the videos. The number 1 was the burn, then this, and then the third one from earlier. This is like the kind of stuff that's been happening to me at work, but in my mind I'm always like, it's just faulty. This is faulty, that's faulty. There's nothing there.
The Madison Seminary. 2 teams of paranormal investigators decide to explore the allegedly haunted Madison Seminary in Madison, Ohio. Madison Seminary was built in 1847, and over the years the building has been used as a school, a hospital, a mental asylum, and even as housing for the grieving families of men who died in the Civil War. With a long, dark history like that, it's no surprise that many ghosts are said to haunt its abandoned halls. So one spirit in particular is said to be that of a very unfriendly doctor who tries to frighten and physically attack anyone who visits Madison Seminary. Now, the team of paranormal investigators has just started to explore the building when investigator Mandy notices something very odd.
Is it a Baphomet necklace? What?
Investigator Mandy noticed the team of paranormal investigators has just
that's a religious necklace.
started to explore
A mighty, cute t-shirt. Cool Black Sabbath t-shirt.
the building when investigator Mandy
What's that? Oh, is that an angel? I thought it was Baphomet. I was like, cool, man. I like to analyze people and see if I like them or not.
notices something very odd.
Or a dragon.
What? Am I gonna die?
What?
I'm gonna die.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he's super red. Look at that.
Oh, sun just came through.
Hey. Oh, it's a pain.
Oh, what the?
It almost looks like a thumb.
That's weird. What?
Yeah.
It's a weird spot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even feel anything. Like it doesn't feel like anything right now.
No, that's weird.
I guess we'll see if it does.
Is that a
start to feel like
D20?
something.
So it's
They've got a D20 and he's got a
That's
D20.
so red.
I know, it doesn't feel like anything. It's weird.
Ghost hunter Steve is shocked to discover that a large red mark has suddenly appeared on the back of his neck, but he says he doesn't really feel a thing. So the group continues upstairs where the angry spirit of the doctor is said to sometimes appear. As they record, they capture something that is downright creepy.
was like a male voice down there. It was like 2 or 3 words.
Doctor! Doctor!
It said doctor.
It just said doctor.
Right after we heard a male voice, it said doctor.
Yeah.
So the thing is, he says he doesn't like to be called a doctor because he says he was a surgeon. So people call him a doctor and it makes him angry. So we call him a doctor, usually.
Is there a doctor down there? Oh! Did you hear that? Yeah. I definitely heard a voice coming from down there.
The group hears a male voice coming from somewhere in the attic. But did you see it? Right after
No.
the investigators hear a voice and their obelisk ghost box says the word doctor, a small dark figure can be seen running into the attic hallway. The ghost hunters don't even notice the odd figure and only see it once they review their footage later. So did they capture the spirit of the old hospital doctor on camera? You decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Club Paranormal. Caught on camera. Late one night, Claire Mills from Manchester figure, and only see it once they her a small dark
These people seem cool, actually. I like them.
figure can be
but I think it's
hear a
just
voice and their obelisk ghost box says the word doctor, a small dark
Fuck, I'm trying to pause it for you guys.
the word doctor, a small
Okay. So you can see that's a hand, and that's like a stick or a camera that they're holding. So it's someone's hand. You can tell it's someone's hand. It's like a shadow. I'm pretty sure. That's what it feels like, because you see how she's holding her camera with the stick like that?
attic. But
Look
did
at
you
it.
see it? Right after the investigators hear a voice and their obelisk ghost box says the word doctor, a
Right now.
small dark figure can be seen
Yeah.
running into the attic hallway. The ghost hunters don't even notice the odd figure and only
I would have had to have seen, like, if anybody was moving when that happened. If no one was moving and then all of a sudden there's a black figure that goes, that's pretty freaking creepy, okay? I think that might be what happened, but I don't know for sure. But these guys seem cool. I think I like them.
see it once they review their footage later. So did they capture the spirit of the old hospital doctor on camera? You decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Club Paranormal. Caught on camera. Late one night, Claire Mills from Manchester, England gets a notification on her Ring camera that someone is moving around in her front yard. For obvious reasons, Claire is a bit worried, and she immediately checks the camera footage. What she sees sends chills down her spine. A strange white mist can be seen quickly darting down the driveway before disappearing completely. Claire has no idea what to make of this bizarre figure and wonders if she might have caught a ghost on camera. We need scary videos, so if you see something
That's weird. Do you guys think maybe it's just a bad camera? And there was a real person in her backyard that ran across? I wish they would have showed what a real person walking by looked like on her cameras. That one's like a... I also saw in that video, if you notice a little bit further down, there's a vehicle that drives by. You can see their brake lights. You can see a car here too, look. See that? Unless those are street lights. But anyways, I saw a vehicle. I saw their brake lights. So I'm thinking maybe it's the reflection of the vehicle. The front lights, whatever they're called. Oh my god, not fog lights, but just the car lights. Oh my god. While they're driving by, right, it reflects on the camera or on something and it looks like a white shadow running. Yeah.
A strange
Two
white mist
vehicle
can be
here,
seen
vehicle
quickly
here.
darting down the driveway before disappearing completely. Claire has no idea what to make of this bizarre figure and wonders if she might have caught a ghost on camera.
Okay, so that's debunked for what I was saying, because there's no vehicles moving while that mist is moving, so I have no freaking idea, bud. I don't know. I don't know what that could be. A lot of times on the security cameras at work, what I see is that, exactly this, but it's from the dryer vents. And it'll just pop up from time to time randomly. But I don't know where her dryer vents are and stuff. I don't know.
We need scary videos, so if you see something scary that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Secret Shopper. Security guard Ramirez Rivera is working the night shift on New Year's Eve at a Bodega Herrera store in Torreon, Mexico. The security guard is a little bit bored and records a video complaining about having to work all alone on New Year's Eve. Suddenly, something very strange happens.
Año nuevo, señores. Feliz año nuevo aquí encerrado. Aquí dando el rondín. Jales, jale. Sin llorar. Ay, güey. Hijo de su pinche madre. Luego se oyó.
Motion activated toy.
Ni pedo, vámonos. Uy. A la chingada. ¿Qué chingas trae ese pinche? No manches. No se oye con sensor, valiendo madre. Vámonos mejor. Uy. Uy, güey. Vámonos mejor.
After this creepy occurrence, the security guard is a little freaked out, but just brushes it off. But then another night at 3:20 in the morning, Rivera thinks he keeps seeing someone walking behind him from the corner of his eye, even though he's the only person in the store. A little spooked, he decides to record himself as he walks through the store, hoping to catch a glimpse of any mysterious intruder that might be following him. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas madrugadas. No, bueno, más bien estoy nervioso, asustado. Siempre traigo mi celular a la mano. Son las 3:20 de la mañana, me tocó aquí guardia nocturna en Bodega Herrera. Si se fijan, está todo solo. Pero ahorita acabo de ver a alguien allá.
Sorry, there's a hair on my face. It's driving me crazy.
Se miró allá por la entrada de clientes, hasta allá hasta atrás. Y no hay nadie. Ya fui a asomarme y no hay nadie. Así lo voy a dejar, a ver si pues de pura chingadera se vuelve a ver, ¿no? Y lo vi clarito. Ya lo vi otra vez. A ver si se alcanza a ver. No, me da miedo ir. A eso que se mira ahí. Eso negro que se ve ahí. Miren, ya se movió. ¡Oh!
What the?
Está caminando, de hecho hasta que no manches. No manches. Y se sigue moviendo. Se sigue moviendo. Es una persona, claro está que miren. No. Vámonos.
Someone or something can be seen lurking behind the creeped out security guard. Now, we cut to a week later, and Rivera is back on another night shift when he spots a little girl aimlessly wandering around outside the supermarket.
Oh no,
But before he
okay?
can approach her, she simply disappears into the night. Given the late hour and the fact that the little girl was all alone, many viewers have speculated that this little girl could have been responsible for the strange occurrences in the store. Some even suggest that she might actually be a ghost. So now a few months go by and things seem to be back to normal.
Wait, hold up. He didn't have a footage of him going to check on the little girl? So did he actually go check on her? How do we know? We don't have proof.
At the store. But then Rivera spots a shopping cart doing something a little weird.
¿Qué tal, amigos? ¿Cómo están? Oigan, estoy en mi hora de comida, pero No van a creer, amigos. Ahorita escuché que se movió el carrito. No lo vi. Escuché que ese carrito se movió, amigos. Se escuchó así clarito como si lo hubieran... Si lo hubiera alguien agarrado. Bueno, no sé, a lo mejor son mis nervios. Miren, hasta, no sé si se fijan, hasta estoy temblando. Pero sí, clarito escuché que lo movieron, amigos. Clarito. Si yo... Pues no alcancé a grabarlo, obviamente. Pero mire, no manches, mira. Chéquense. Ustedes me van a decir si soy yo. Son mis nervios, no sé. Pero... Mire. No manches. Amigos.
This seems fake.
Se movió. El carro se movió. Estoy seguro. Se movió, amigos. Se movió.
As the security guard attempts to capture evidence of the shopping cart moving, a soft voice can be heard saying, "Jugamos?" which basically translates in English to, "Want to play?"
Que lo movieron, amigos. Clarito.
So could it be that the Bodega Herrera store in Torreon is haunted by the spirit?
So, I don't know. I believed him until the shopping cart. It was too staged, like with the handprints behind him and the little girl voice, and that sucks balls. I was really into it. This is really creepy. This part here. This is really creepy. Like. But at the same time, like, his reaction, everyone reacts different, that's true. I shouldn't judge, but wouldn't you guys be like, hey, who's out there? Scram. Bring your knife with you and be like, you know, just in case. You get ready to call the cops and, like, approach a little bit? Or run away and lock yourself in the bathroom? I don't know. Like... Because if you're a security guard, you have to go check, make sure it's not actually a person. What if somebody's crawling in the store somehow through an entrance that no one checks? Like a vent or something like that. Like, it could be dangerous for him.
Spirit of a little girl? Or just what is going on here?
Hopefully that little girl's
I leave it
okay.
up to you to decide.
Oh, it's over? Aww. Alright, make sure you go like his video. And rewatch it or whatever, and let's check the comments. What do you do when having paranormal activity? Swear at ghosts, kick, slams, blah, or fart. Yeah. Japanese have full-bodied apparitions and we get shadows. Yeah. Horrible way to be a ghost, haunting restrooms. Yeah. I appreciate that the hospital staff asked the little girl if she needed anything or help. Yeah. Someone who grew up on a farm might learn you always leave a light on in the barns and barnyard and you never go into a barn at night. Yep. Being in the middle of nowhere and walking into that shed at night is a nightmare. Same. It's really, really scary. I agree. Oh my god, not the picture frame moving, but that life-size mannequin scared me. Me too. And then the transition of Nuke with the eyeball going, Dana. That bicycle on the top of a vehicle which was driving on a road that is not visible from the angle. Oh, it's a car driving by with the bicycle on top. GG to this person. That gets a thumbs up. A room that's been locked for 6 years, yet no dust or spider webs. Yeah, it looked clean. Yeah, I agree. It looked like a storage room. But it was a fun little story. Okay, let's read this person's story and then call it. It's been an hour already. When I was 20, I worked overnight maintenance at a Walmart the next town over from my hometown. That included taking care of the floors, and like that security guard, I would often have toys with no sensors, only push buttons. Start talking when okay. The toys only push buttons would start talking when the aisle was empty. I would be making my rounds through with the floor scrubber, and suddenly from the next aisle, I would hear hi. Thus, the same spot would also randomly smell like peaty earth, which was also weird because we weren't near a swamp or a bog, and there was nothing around that could account for the smell. Another time, I saw a woman walking through the clothing section wearing a puffy winter coat in the middle of July. I saw her out of the corner of my eye, glanced over quickly thinking she was another employee I knew, realized it wasn't, looked away, and then in that moment realized the oddity of the clothing choice. Looked back and she was gone. It was nearing the front door and looked like she was heading out. The cashier at the front didn't see anyone, nor did the person at the door. That place was definitely haunted, had numerous other experiences beyond just those two. It's like, you know, sorry, I'm going in a full stretch there. You see that, you hear that stuff and you see that stuff, and it's like, you can't help but think, what if that person's just seeing stuff, because they're working nights? Like, you'd have to be there, I guess. It's really interesting. The stories are really interesting. This is why I love this kind of stuff. Like, I live for this kind of stuff. I try to not watch anything until I'm actually sitting down and recording with you guys, so it's not spoiled, right? But anyways, that was fun. Hopefully, I can get back on track here soon. I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit tired. I slept a lot. I'll wake up in a little bit and try and get my setup a bit better, the audio a bit better for you guys. Hopefully, everything recorded okay. I'm gonna post this as soon as possible. I hope you have some amazing snacks tonight. Make sure your windows and doors are freaking locked. Check under your beds, check your closets. Be extra paranoid like the rest of us. Or don't. Maybe you want someone to come into your house and haunt you. I don't know. God, that computer clicked and went click, 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 right when I said that. It was freaking, oof. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, I'm just spooking myself now, so I'm gonna head out. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate it. Stay safe in the New Year's, please. We've lost too many amazing people this year. Drive safe. You can't trust other drivers. You don't know what they're blah blah blah. I'm not gonna start a big speech about it, but just be safe. And see you next time.